Hi, it's Everyman Tactical, and today I'm going to be going over different methods of concealed carry and also just your everyday carry items that you should have on you. I'm going to go over just a variation of different holsters you can use that are most popular. I am missing one of those items, but I'll give a link to view those type of holsters. So I'm going to go over my favorite type of carry holster, which is the Kydex style holster like this, with my 1.5 inch belt loops in the back. This allows, because I got this from Bravo Concealment, this allows for me to carry my light on my pistol, making a combination of two of my everyday concealed items. This light is pretty awesome. It activates very easily. This is a TLR3, and this holster I got from Bravo Concealment, and it is very high quality. It's pretty thick Kydex. They're made to order, so they can take up 4 to 6 weeks, but they're well worth the wait and well worth the money. With that order, I also had the custom magazine carrier. If you are going to be carrying a 5.7, this is pretty much the only place to get a really high quality holster that's not generic or has trouble fitting. Along with these two items that I would be carrying my pistol and my backup magazines, I would also be carrying a knife like my Microtech here. Or if you live in a place where you can't carry an automatic knife, you can always try one of these knives, which is just a manual opener with a locking blade. If you are more of a fan of a fixed blade, my stepfather had this made for me, but this is a general type of knife. It's a very small blade, but it's more of a utility blade in my opinion. It's very thick, but it's long enough to get the job done. I mean, it's about 2 inches long, which is long enough to puncture a lung if needed to on an assailant. Another option is you can carry a Gerber multi-tool. Now, don't think this is just a utility item. It can also be utilized as a striking item, which in a self-defense scenario in which you can't get to your pistol, any hardened item, a knife, this type of item, can still be used to fend off the attacker until you can get to your firearm, which is the whole goal of defending yourself. So there's one holster type. See, I also have one for my Glock 19. Another option is these Kydex paddle style holsters. These are more of a formed polymer, and this here is a Focus. I also have an Uncle Mike's. They're one of their tactical reflex holsters. I don't really like it, but as you've probably seen in my open carry video, I give the reasons why. Now these are great just for even if you're concealed carrying, as long as you dress around the weapon. They're okay. I don't suggest them for open carry, but for concealed carry, they're not bad. They do have a really tight profile, about as tight as the pressed Kydex. And then to go along with that, I have your standard dual magazine carrier. As you can see, I've got a 19 and a 17 magazine in here. I tend to carry a lot of the Glock 17 mags as my backup mags. They just give me an extra total 4 rounds to do anything I need to do with it. Now, as far as a flashlight goes, which is your third item on the list for everyday carry, you can carry a small mag light, anything that can put off some light. And to these days, you can go to Academy or Walmart and buy a compact, high value light for pretty good money, and they'll be about as bright as any of these tactical 3-volt lights that go on pistols. But it's always good to have all 3 of these items. My last carry option, which is also a very popular option, is the standard, just an inside the waistband holster. This is a universal. It's okay. It doesn't have any retention devices on it, but it was designed so that when it does bend to shape to your body, it does kind of pinch that pistol, but doesn't impede the draw. To go along with this, I've also got this is a concealed magazine carrier. Now you can only carry 1 magazine with this, but because it's horizontal, it prints a lot less, and almost, if someone does see it, it almost looks like a cell phone carrier. Now I do have another style holster that I'm going to contact the company and talk to them a little bit more. But this is a Glock holster that allows you to carry the light on the holster or on the firearm without having to draw, get a specific holster for each light. So this works by inserting in there, and then your retention clip comes around and just clips on like that. To draw, you'd hit this clip and pull the gun straight out, but it allows you to carry a light on your firearm. I'm not going to give a brand until I start actually talking to these people and get hold of them about some of the things I don't really like about that holster and see what they have to say. Another magazine carrier option are Magpul Fast Mag patches. These are great because they really are one of the few universal items that fits everything. As you can see, I've got a Springfield XD 45 magazine, a 13-round magazine in here, and that's probably one of the largest magazines on the market. But it can easily fit a Glock 19 magazine, and it has pretty good retention. As you can see, it's not going to fall out. So those are your general options. Now, the one I don't have, and I cannot find where it was put after I moved, was your Alien Gear holster styles. Your big leather back to it has two hooks and a piece in the middle that's Kydex, that's pressed Kydex to hold your firearm, which would be this attached to a piece of leather. Now these are absolutely amazing because, as you can see, look, I've got multiple ones. I only pay once for the holster. They sell these for $12, allowing for you to change out which firearm you carry for. Also, they have a replacement plan. If I don't own either of these guns anymore, I can send them these shells, and they'll send me new shells for a different style weapon, which makes them a firm advantage. I used to be a huge fan of crossbreed, but in my opinion, they need to pick it up and start making more of a universal, I can switch out which it is, so I'm not paying $80, $60 a holster for every gun I had. I'd have hundreds of dollars of holsters, more than I already have now. So I am a big fan of the Alien Gear. I'll post a link to their site at the bottom of my page. I'm also going to post a link to Bravo Concealment, which is my favorite holster type. Bravo Concealment has the largest selections of holsters with lights. You can choose your TLR3, TLR1s. They have Surefires. They have pretty much everything but the super cheap generic lights that are out there on the market. So if you're looking for an everyday carry kit, make sure you got those three items: a light, a holster, and your firearm, and a way to carry magazines as well. I consider that part of the firearm. Generally carry at least one magazine, if not two magazines, depending on the capacity of your pistol. So there's my brief overview of those. So go out there, take a look, find what you like. Let me know if you find anything that I haven't mentioned, and I'll add it to my next video. So this is Everyman Tactical. You guys stay safe out there.